It's the Western Conference Finals, Game 3. The Rockets come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Golden State Warriors. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
Western Conference Finals action here on 2K Sports. We've seen this series go to 2-0. Now a critical juncture for determining where this series is going. Welcome everyone to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Here's the starting group for Houston. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Boomer out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the center position. And for the Warriors, backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Quentin Post is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And Richard, take a look at the Warriors. They weren't able to steal one on the road. Now they need to get on the board to keep this close.
And that added boost until someone lands on the road. A win tonight changes the whole landscape.
Şengün passes to Mendoza. Podziemski grabs the board.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Post finds Podziemski. Bangs home the trifecta. Podziemski's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Here's Thompson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make...
Over Thompson. Richard, guarded by KD. Outside Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Pass to Podziemski. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Mendoza out to KD. To the inside. Mendoza with the bucket. Mendoza's got his second bucket of the night.
Impressive dime from KD. You look at his assist numbers over his career, and they are elite for his position.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Back to you, Kev.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Here's Kuminga. The Rockets making the shot. Here's Curry. 6 to shoot. Over Thompson. It's rebounded by Şengün.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, pass to Post. And here is Kuminga. Outside Curry. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors. Thompson outside. Now here is Smith, defended by Kuminga. Durant with it. Hasn't made one yet. Houston needs to get a shot. Thompson for the triple. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Now Podziemski.
Oh, yeah, you're done.
Thompson against Curry. Here's Mendoza. No good on the three. Warriors leading by 6. Floats it up for Kuminga. Can't stuff the alley-oop home. Outside, KD. Stole it. Curry against Thompson. Curry on the wing. He has 6. Launches it. Good D by Thompson.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Here's Mendoza. He can't get that one to fall. Golden State's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Curry, wide open, buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 9.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been 3. The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. And you look at Boomer, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Stephen Curry, nearby, just a couple down.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Now here's Durant. Scoreless thus far.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Warriors leading by 7. Pass to Post. Out to the right wing. Here's Podziemski. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Right wing. Here's Mendoza. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. 10 points for Boomer.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Post with it. Now defended by Şengün. Pass to Mendoza. Over Richard. Mendoza's shot is off. The Warriors have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. It's taken away by Smith. To the paint. The finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
Kuminga sets a screen for Curry. Pass to Podziemski. A three-pointer off the mark. It's trailed by 5. Inside. Shoots from 8. A second chance effort. Şengün with the bucket.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Podziemski, defended by Mendoza. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Amen Thompson. Mendoza's shot is off. Warriors leading by 3. Curry on the wing. Pass to Podziemski. And the Warriors miss again. And so VanVleet will bring it up to the Rockets. And this is a team that, quite frankly, has been incredibly impressive so far in the postseason, with only 3 losses to date.
And to get to this stage of the playoffs and only have 3 losses is really incredible. But they can't get carried away knowing that the job's not finished.
Cranes the three-pointer. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Curry against Van Vliet. Pass to Mendoza. Offensive rebound. Durant banked in off the glass.
This is the length that Durant provides on the offensive boards. Love whenever he puts it to use like this.
Curry deciding where to go with it. There's a good screen. Down low. Here's Pope. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point. But these teams, they are built to score. So
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Pass to Podziemski. That one, no good. Great D that time from Durant. Curry with the steal. Floats it up for Kuminga. Durant with the steal. Here's Podziemski. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Pass to Mendoza. A three-pointer, no good. Warriors leading by 6. 1:09 left to play in the first. Back to Curry. Podziemski finds Curry. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Adams on the follow.
And this is what the D gets. Not boxing out Adams is a great way to get dunked on.
Warriors shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. Now here's Curry. He's got 12. Stolen by Van Vliet. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
You gotta love his hustle. Giving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end.
Wow.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Şengün checked in for the Rockets.
Known as a volume three-point shooter, Hield is effective both as a starter as well as coming off the bench.
Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Here's KD on target from 13 feet.
And sometimes you just assume ahead of time Durant's mid-range J is going in. Downright weak.
So on the floor for Houston, we've got Fred VanVleet. Durant is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Mendoza at the shooting guard position. Clock at 6. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Yeah, Green loves tearing your defense apart by making great passes and executing on offense.
And the Warriors making a change here. Post is checked in. It's Mendoza. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. Well, Boomer in their last game against the Warriors just played phenomenal. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he pulled in a season-high number of rebounds. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Houston making a switch. Thompson's checked in. Post finds Green. Now Podziemski. Guarded by Mendoza. Pass to Green. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Mendoza. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Richard. Here's Pope. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And that one, good. Podziemski's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Warriors.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And yeah, how about this team also following up their shots, getting those offensive boards, also a key for their success.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
We have seen Durant make major strides as a defender, excellent at coming away with steals, running.
Now here's Curry. To the paint, it's stolen by Green, and they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll return shortly.
And we thank you for joining this.
Yeah, it's been a barrage of threes. These days, more teams are playing outside in than inside out.
Kenny, you hurt my ears.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors as they look to get back into. Thank you for being with us.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
His performance shows no sign of any nerves. Great job controlling your emotions.
Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Quentin Post and Richard. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. It's trailed by 17. Here's Mendoza. Locked up there for Şengün. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Şengün with the athleticism. I see you, big fella.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Out left to the wing. Podziemski with it. Just 4 to shoot. Offline with his 3. Deflects the pass. Here's Mendoza. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Curry. There's the triple. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Durant, the pass to Mendoza. The basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got his 8th assist in the game. Down low. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Mendoza's shot is off.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Kuminga kicks to Richard. That 3 off the mark.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
The 3 from KD. And Curry pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Kuminga against KD. Pass to Curry. Puts it up. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only one for the first 5. And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
And they need to use that momentum, clawing their way back via fast break points.
Here's Curry. He's got 21. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Podziemski. Sinks the triple. Podziemski's got 17 now.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
They set the screen. Outside, Kuminga. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Curry against Thompson. Kuminga down low. Smith with the defensive effort. Rockets trail by 12. Mendoza. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trapped.
Kuminga, screen on Katie. Rebound by Smith. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Oh, you got to feel for the defense. I've been on the other side of the Curry flurry, and I still have PTSD.
Pass to Mendoza. And the lead is down inside single digits. Mendoza's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Houston. Outside, Kuminga. Inside, here's Podziemski. Rockets with the rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And he's no small presence inside. Smith, a handful for defenders in the painted area.
Smith hits them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Outside, Kuminga. Golden State moving the ball around. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. Count it. Thompson's got 12.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Outside, Kuminga. Back to Podziemski. It's Curry outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got 8 here in the quarter.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. Trailing here by 8. Mendoza with the bucket.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Now Podziemski. 17 points in the game. High post try. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 10 points in just the second half.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
Mendoza passes to Durant. Now Şengün. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. KD's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Curry against Thompson. Outside Curry. Here's Podziemski. Thompson with the rebound.
And he's very confident from that range. But you can't make him all.
Mendoza passes to Smith. And here comes the break. Podziemski with it. Now guarded by Mendoza. Count that bucket. 8 points for him.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
It's trailed by 7. Outside, KD. 3-pointer, and it's good. 3 points on the board on the shot from Mendoza.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
In this game, using his frame to get that board and finish.
To the left wing. It's Mendoza. Warriors with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. Pass to Curry. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Now post. Covered by Smith.
Defender Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
That shot wide open.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
To Mendoza. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Mendoza's got 37.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Horford comes in for Quentin Post. And it's Green in for Curry. And then for Houston, Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Amen Thompson. Richard, he's Green inside the three-point line. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Brandon Podziemski. And a switch here also for Houston. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Durant. VanVleet outside. To the inside. Mendoza. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Nice placement on the pass. VanVleet puts it in the right spot where you can do something with it.
Pass to Moody. The Rockets pull it in. Eason's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Such a wide open look. Moody's got 6 points.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Pass to Mendoza. Here's Finney-Smith, headed by Green. Houston moving it around. In the corner, it's Hield. Back to Green. Here's Moody. And a miss there on the triple. It's trailed by 5. Stolen away. Eason passes to Mendoza. Back to Eason. Here's Adams. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 8.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Pass to Kuminga. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Warriors lead by 5.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, it seems like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hield the pass to Kuminga. 6-second difference between shot and gameplay. It's stolen by Eason. And it's Houston on the break. And the shot is good. Mendoza's got 43 points.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Warriors lead by 3. And right after that, and a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard. Cutting through contact. Passing sharp. And the ball's going to fall for him.
I can tell that he wants his team to be for Fred VanVleet. Rockets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. So on the floor for Houston, Adams is out there with Alperen Sengun. It's Boomer. Then there's Shepard. And it's Eason in at the 3 slot. Curry nails the triple.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
It's trailed by 4. To Mendoza from outside the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mendoza's got 46 points.
I guess he just needed a little break because since halftime, he's been raining triples.
Now here's Hield. He's covered by Mendoza. Moody's shot is off. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one drops. He ties it up. Quinn Post is checked in for the Warriors. KD's checked in for the Rockets. Fred VanVleet comes in for Shepard.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Hield sets the pick for Curry. Back to Hield. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Sengun. Sengun's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Green with a screen on VanVleet. By Hield, nobody around. No good again that time.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Houston leading by 3. Here's Mendoza. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Rockets?
These guys have been hitting the offensive boards hard throughout this whole game. Great job converting the extra opportunities.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Both shots good from the stripe.
He's dialed up his aggression here in the second half. Consistent in working himself to the line.
from deep. And again, no good by Golden State.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And Şengün gets it to go on the assist by KD.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Curry on the wing, covered by Van Vliet. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Podziemski. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Podziemski's got 19 points.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Houston.
Mendoza's shot is off. Warriors trail by 5. Outside Curry. Up top, Podziemski. Back to Curry from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Lobbed up there for Şengün. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, setting a solid pick and then getting himself open. Şengün playing really well in that part.
Warriors shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. Offense not doing the best work of late.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GM, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Mendoza. Pass to Eason. It's Şengün, top of the key. Mendoza with the bucket. Mendoza's got 54 points.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed them early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Here's Podziemski. Back to Curry. Outside, Kuminga. Here's Richard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And stolen by Eason. For 3, Van Vliet. Good on the three-point shot. Van Vliet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. It's a 10-point game. Kuminga up top. And the call will go against Boomer. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Houston. Amen Thompson comes in for Fred VanVleet. 6 on the shot clock. On its way from Curry for 2. Good D by Thompson.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Pass to post. Back to Podziemski. Got a hand on it. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Durant. Here's Mendoza. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Warriors trail by 12. To the middle, stolen by Durant. And it's the Rockets on the break. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Smith with the stop.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Here's Post. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
The free throw drops for Post. Here's KD. Over Richard. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Podziemski. And he tucks it home.
Steph does as good a job as any player as using himself for a decoy and finding a teammate.
To Mendoza. by Şengün. Takes it inside, plays it up, and banks it in. Mendoza's got 56 points in the game.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Outside for Curry. Back to Podziemski. And that one is good. Houston leading by 9. Here's Mendoza. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's his only turnover on the night. His ball security has been terrific.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you so much. Both free throws good from Mendoza. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in it.
Here's Post. Şengün covering. 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 17. Another shot. That one drops.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
1:51 left here in the fourth quarter. Fires from 18. No good there.
That's one he knows he should have grabbed.
Here's Kuminga. 6 feet out. Smith there for the rebound.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I go back to him in that area on the floor.
Now Curry. Got it to go off the glass.
This man sees everything on the court. Curry just dropping dimes out there.
Houston leading by 7. Now Smith. Durant off a pick from Mendoza. Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 9-point ball game. The Warriors shooting about 45% from the floor in the fourth. From outside, Durant with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now Şengün fires the 3. Down it goes for 3.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Richard, guarded by KD. Now Curry, and stolen by Şengün. Drives to the hoop, and he jams it in.
At his size, KD is able to see the floor so well, and it helps him make passes just like that.
So we see Houston taking the W here. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series.
With tonight's win, you're now 1 game away from the NBA Finals. What would it mean to you to reach that milestone in your rookie year?
Well, that's what you dream about as a kid. So to get there in your rookie year, that would be incredible. But, we ain't there yet. And I'm not trying to jinx anything.
So no guarantees for the next game?
Don't you put that evil on me, Jennifer Quintana. I'm keeping my mouth shut just this time.
Well, best of luck, MP.
All right, thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific job, Jennifer. Thanks so much. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce.